A I-team investigation. Imagine spending your life serving your church, paying into its pension fund, only to retire and learn you cannot get to that money. That's what a lawsuit alleges happened to a local minister who recently retired from the African Methodist Episcopal Church in Jacksonville.
His attorneys are filing it on his behalf and that of other pastors nationwide. News 4 Jax I-team investigator Ann Maxwell is following this story. Ann?
Joy, Reverend Pierce Ewing retired from Mount Zion AME Church here downtown back in September. Now he's driving a truck on the night shift to get by after his pension was frozen. The attorney representing him in this class action lawsuit says he thinks as much as $100 million may be missing from that pension fund, and thousands of ministers are affected.
Millions missing, a law enforcement investigation, and reports of clergymen losing their pensions. It's all tied to the historic African Methodist Episcopal Church. The AME Church has been around since the 1700s, expanding across the country and the world, with membership in 39 countries on 5 continents, according to its website. It's now a defendant in a class action lawsuit filed by Jacksonville attorney Fred Tromberg.
We filed a class action lawsuit to get that money and find out A, where the money is gone, B, how much is missing, C, where did it go, and D, who took the money.
Reverend Pierce Ewing recently retired as a minister of Jacksonville's Mount Zion AME Church. In his lawsuit, he says he hasn't received his pension since he retired in September.
I'm not going against the church. I would like to see the leadership held accountable.
Ewing says he received statements twice a year showing what he believed was in his pension fund.
We thought it was okay.
The lawsuit names other defendants, including 2 financial services companies and the now former executive director of the church's Department of Retirement Services. Tromberg says his preliminary investigation shows the church has admitted financial irregularities.
They admitted to somewhere between $45 million and $90 million that was missing. We think it's north of $100 million, and that's not including the return on investment that should be there.
Tromberg says he's looking to track down the money. Ewing says he just wants to be made whole and have whoever is behind this held accountable.
And we reached out to the AME Church leadership. Church officials said they're limited what they can say because of the ongoing lawsuit. They say they are aware of it, but they said that last year a new retirement plan administrator uncovered possible financial irregularities. They've launched an independent investigation and are working with law enforcement. As for Tromberg, he says any other ministers affected are encouraged to join this class action lawsuit. Live downtown, Ann Maxwell, Channel 4, the local station.
So, Ann, do we know when the National Church Organization knew there were issues with the pension fund?
Well, we know they put out a statement publicly on Facebook back in October saying they were auditing the Department of Retirement Services and would put out the results publicly when they got them. We haven't seen those yet, but we also know as early as September is when Reverend Ewing says that he got a letter saying they were auditing the Department of Retirement Services, and that because of a change in leadership and because of that, his pension wouldn't be able to be dispersed to him.
All right. Ann Maxwell reporting live for us tonight. Ann, thanks.